I came to this country when I was close to 10 years old. It was easier for me than it is for the older folks to get acclimated to this Western culture. It didn't take me long because my family was the first Vietnamese family that lived in Cherville, small town here. So I was able to acclimate pretty fast because of going to school. There was no other Vietnamese kids there. I started in 3rd grade. So imagine yourself going to another country, don't speak the language, and start out in 3rd grade. I went there, I went junior high, went high school to Cherville. Then I went to UNC Charlotte, graduated from there in 1994. I was a criminal justice major at UNCC, and I speak 3 different languages. My father's always pushed me to do something with a career. It's just one of those things that I seen it during the time that I was living in Charlotte. There was a large population of Vietnamese that was getting there with a home invasion. And it just happened that some of the people that the house was getting invaded was friends of my father. And so I feel like, you know what, these people, they know who did it. They can see them. They know where they live. But the fact is, they don't know what to do. They fear these people. And I felt so bad for them. I became a police officer in 1997. Now, being the first Vietnamese officer was a challenge because, like you know, most officers, wherever you go, the uniform attracts a lot of attention. Asian people haven't seen an Asian officer, so of course all the eyes are going to be on you. So I'm always on display, and so I have to act appropriately in a way that basically will help with a case or diffuse a situation. You don't have to necessarily be Asian. You can be African American, but as long as the community know who you are, you know your roots, to me is very important. Because like most officers, they want to know, well, Mike, how did you get these people to tell you A, B's, and C's when they didn't tell me anything? Well, I build that trust with them. And I build that trust with them because of the relationship I have with so-and-so. I know his aunt, I know his uncle. So it's very good to have that foundation here, that root here. Or at least if you're not, then you have that, the people that you know, the culture and the customs, so you can get the information you need. I started out as a patrol officer, which I really enjoy because I'm really out there with the community and be seen with the community. Then after that, I was on a unit called the International Relations Unit for 8.5 years, where there was 6, 7 detectives, and we predominantly work with the international communities. So then I went there, and then I think about 5 years ago, I joined the gang unit. Gangs has always been here, but it's a little bit harder with the international community because a lot of time it's go underreported, okay? But as the younger generation pop up and more people are able to speak the language, then they'll call 911 more often. When we talk about gangs, we have the red and the blue and the Crip and black. Well, with the Asians, it's a little bit different. Very hard for us to go out there and, oh, these are guys that quote a traditional gang. These are just a group of guys that terrorizing from extortion to breaking to people's houses and things of that nature. The thing with that is we see a reduction in that because now we have 4 or 5 other Asian officers that they're able to reach out to them, and maybe the community whispered to him, I know so-and-so did this and this, but don't get me involved. So it gives us more of the information that we can go after the guys. So now they got to be very, very careful what they do. So in that aspect, it's good because we build that community trust. Like I said, when I talk to a gang member, I got over 1,700 on my gang, in my gang, and we got all kind of tools. But our people, we help people. But your gang, you guys do bad things. To balance things out, you know, your family to me come first. I came to this country by myself, not knowing I would ever see my mother or my father again during the war time. So I value family very much. I'm the oldest of 5 in my family. So in Asian culture, normally the oldest are like the father of the house. So I have my brother, sister here now, and then of course I'm married. My wife's also worked with CMPD. She's been there for 18 years. So she understands my work. You know what, my kids, a lot of times they don't even know I'm a police officer because I don't carry around as a police officer. I have 3 kids, 11, 9, and 4, and none of them have ever been spanked before. And my wife and I raise our kids in a way about respect and love. So therefore, the same way we do the community, we don't have to, in my mind, spank somebody, to hurt somebody, to make them understand what's important. I think CMPD, to me, is a great opportunity for any law enforcement. One, because it's large, and there's so many different doors that you can go into, where you compare that to a smaller department where you're limited. Like I said, so I enjoyed that aspect because there's so many to choose from. You can go from robbery, auto theft, whatever that you wish, canine, SWAT, that's out there that you can have an opportunity. Since I've been going on 16 years, my goal is always reach out to get other Asian officers, to have more Asian officers, to have a stronger voice in the community, because we have over 40,000 Asian in Mecklenburg County. And I like 5 years from now is to have, 20, 30 Asian officers to be here to help the community out.